Greetings on this day of Venus, March the 8th, 2024. In Hindu tradition, this day, March 8th, is considered Shivaratri, if I'm saying it correctly. Okay, 14th night of the lunar month when the moon is in its waxing phase. Which, the waxing phase is good for growth and expansion and manifestation, amplifying your spiritual abilities right before the new moon phase, which we're going into the new moon phase on the 10th, which will be in Pisces. Okay? So, I'm going to kind of organize these cards and just, let everything go, let everything be, and see what the universe has, what messages the universe has in this present day, time, and space. Just being in the present, just appreciating, acknowledging, taking a moment of silence, and just allow things to be. Okay, I'm going to do a figure 8 here, the infinite, the infinity. Okay, just taking a moment to give gratitude for life, for being in my right mind, for the guidance and protection and love, for my ancestors, my spirit guides and ascended masters that are all here to work for my highest good. I give gratitude to them all. And I welcome them here in this space right now, at this moment, to guide me, okay? And to enlighten me with whatever they have for me this week. And just be in that moment, that space of gratitude and love, okay? So, this is what we're going to do. Whatever. Okay? We're going to do whatever. So, whatever comes out, it is. Ashe. Ashe. So, I remember seeing a little video, a little rose water on my hands here, of Eartha Kitt. She had a little video some time ago. And as a child, I kind of grew up liking Eartha Kitt, especially when she played Catwoman, because Catwoman actually was a favorite, was one of my favorite characters, superhero characters. And she said in the video when they asked her about compromising in love, and she had mentioned, oh God, let me see if I can get this right, that she wants somebody that she basically can share her love with, in so many words. I hope I got that right. And yeah, just so profound. And they have all these little love shows out here. And it's like, this isn't love. First of all, a lot of these people, they don't love themselves. You know? And that's where it starts. That's where the love starts from. And so, in my studies, my birthing studies, creating what I'm, in the midst of creating, when that could be linked to us being cut away from the umbilical cord before it's time. The hospitals have a protocol where they cut the umbilical cord as soon as the child is born, even before the placenta is birthed. They're cutting it, they're clamping it immediately, and then they cut. Okay. In a lot of ancient traditions, the umbilical cord is known as life force. Okay, that life force energy connecting us to source, to primordial mother, okay, to Mother Universe. And when it's cut early from us, it and we're just going to start pulling. We're gonna whatever comes out of the oracle deck, so shall it be. All right. Oh yeah. 18, number 9. Thank you, oh yeah, for your presence. Ooh, wow, that's way too many now. Okay. I did say whatever came out, right? But we're gonna just go with the ones that flipped over. We're gonna keep those. Let's see what came out though. Shine, harvest, rage, speak up. We're gonna keep these 3. And so yeah. And I'm just shuffling right now. But it disconnects us, okay? Then it causes all type of physical. It could cause all type of physical ailments because the baby is not getting the full blood volume, the full blood supply that it's supposed to get, from that placenta going through that umbilical cord to the baby before it's detached from it, okay? And this is what lotus birth is. It's when you leave once the placenta is birthed, because we have the placenta being birthed is the 3rd stage of labor. And once the placenta is birthed, the lotus birth is leaving the baby attached to the umbilical cord and allowing it to naturally oh, okay, we got more than that. We got 4. We're gonna roll with that. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay. I see a significance right here. 18, 37, 38. Synchronicity 9, 10, and 11. However, yeah. So so you allow the lotus birth. You allow the child, the baby, the newborn, to the umbilical cord to naturally detach from the baby. And that usually maybe takes up to 7 to 10 days, okay? But what happens is that baby gets its full blood volume, okay, life force energy that is still traveling through that umbilical cord to that child, okay? On a spiritual level, I kind of see it as grounding the child, um, 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 providing a child for emotional and mental stability, okay? And so the child may be a very peaceful child, you know. And so, yeah. And then physically, on the physical aspect of it, by us getting this full blood supply, it's avoiding, being anemic. It's getting its iron, so that is reserved, because through breastfeeding, the baby don't get iron. And so with that, it could kind of go through what is called a placental transfusion, where it's getting that extra blood, okay, and iron that it needs to, to be reserved until it starts, whole foods, you know, 4 to 6 months. So, but anywho, what we have here, let's see what we got here. We got Oya, the goddess of storms. Okay, I think she's the temple of warriors, number 18, which is reduces to the number 9 endings. So she's come. She's here because she's tearing down some things. Okay, she's bringing us that death and rebirth, that transformation. I associate her with the scorpionic energy, because the scorpionic energy is death and transformation. In all that we do, we have to release the old to embrace the new. We have to go through a death and rebirth to be transformed. Okay, so she's bringing the storms, the lightning, um, for that radical transformation to take place. And then we have Queen Mother Nanny, okay, which is a 37, which reduces down to a number 10. Okay, 10 also is endings and new beginnings. So after we've gone through death and transformation, now we're ready for these new beginnings. Okay, liberation, freedom, protection. Okay, you are a goddess warrior. Okay, a spiritual warrior, a peacemaker. Okay, to bring freedom and love. Okay, you're guided and protected heavily by your ancestors. Okay, you are the epitome of nature. Okay, and nature is not to be violated. I'm going to bring this up a little higher. Okay, that's Queen Mother Nanny. And then we have Queen Nefertiti, number 38, which reduces down to a number 11, master number. Okay, spirituality, divinity, psychic abilities, yes, humanitarian energy, and you're using the powers of the cosmos, working, co-creating with the universe to alchemize, whatever is in your shadows that needs to be transformed. Okay, going within, doing your internal work. But we speak a lot about the internal work, but also we have to remember that once we do that internal work, there's also external work that needs to be done. We can't forget about that balance of spirit, um, and the mundane, the physical and the spiritual. Okay. So yeah, she also has the staff of life in her hand, the Ankh, which is the symbol of fertility. That's that Trinity, mother, father, child. Okay, that's that sacred union between the man and a woman. Okay, the phallus in the womb. Okay, the phallus entering that sacred portal, the womb, to procreate child, bring forth child in love, in abundance, in prosperity, life force. Okay. And then we have the queen of grounding, the goddess Sach, Sacha, if I'm saying it correctly, the number 3. Okay. And this is just about um, just grounding yourself, again, in order for us to, you know, we have to stay grounded. We have to be connected with Mother Universe. Ground yourself with the earth, whether that be by dancing, singing, clapping, stomping your feet on the ground, planting your um, shoeless and bare feet in the soil, to get those ions and to heal and ground our bodies. Um, Hug a tree, when I used to go to Pure Herbs and, pick up my little herbal extracts. My daughter, when we would go, she was this one particular tree. Every time we go, she get out and she hugged that tree. I forgot what she named it, but she had a name for it and everything. But this was a ritual for her. Every time we went, she'd get out and she hugged that tree. She liked to collect rocks. We would go on little walks. She was about maybe, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, we would go out, for walks, and she just would collect rocks. She would collect them. I'm holding her hand, so of course I have to let her hand go because now she has 4 rocks in her left hand, 4 rocks, 3 to 4 rocks in her right. Now I'm holding rocks. Then she got rocks in her pockets. And then I'm like, well, okay, so, and she's still looking for more rocks to pick up. And I said, so where are we going to put them? I said, I think that may be enough rocks for today. So, we would go home and I would clean them and, she would draw on them. I may draw some little, positive messages on them. And I would rearrange them on her dresser, so she had all these rocks. And every time we go for a walk, she's collecting rocks. Okay. So, yeah. So grounding is important. And then at the bottom of that, we have Marie Love You. Okay, bringing that good juju. The number 7. Okay. And her declaration is all I do is win. Okay. So yeah, you have that uh, power to win. Okay. Because you bring that good juju. You are protected and guided by the universe. You have done the work on yourself internally and externally. You are doing the work on yourself internally and externally. Okay? First we go within. It's always in first and then out. Okay, so there we have that. And we're just going to see what the tarot cards, have to say in support of this. And we're very thankful. I am very thankful for the energy of these goddesses. Okay, these deities, these spirits presenting themselves to me in this moment, day, and time. I thank them. Okay, I honor them. I love them. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess Ola, Queen Mother Nanny, Queen Nefertiti, Goddess Ancestress Sacha, uh, and the Ancestress Marie Laveau. Thank you for your presence. So we can see what the tarot have to say. What does the tarot have to say? What does the tarot have to say? Okay. Now, first we want to clarify, the goddess of storms, number 18, that reduces down to 9, the wheel of fortune. Okay. The wheel of fortune. Wealth transformation. Okay. The karmic wheel, however you want to look at it. Dharma. Are you receiving dharma or are you receiving karma? However, what you put out is what you're going to be getting in return. So, the wheel of fortune. Let's move to Queen Mother Nanny, the goddess of liberation. Please clarify liberation. Clarify liberation. Oh, Jesus. God, okay. All right. Calm down. Okay. Come on now. We go. Let's try something now. But let's see what we got here. We have a divine counterpart in the house right here. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal. We have the King of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups. Okay. The Four of Wands at the bottom. Okay. This is what this freedom bringing. Okay. And here we have on the, after going through the storm, okay, that death and transformation stage, okay. We have wealth on the material realm with the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles, protecting our wealth, okay. And the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, taking that action that's needed, okay, using our intelligence, okay, to bring in this material stability, okay, and also using our divine wisdom, okay, with the High Priestess in the house, all right, and we're coming together to celebrate this manifestation. We're coming together to celebrate this freedom. Okay, so let's go in and to alchemy. Queen Nefertiti, please clarify the goddess of alchemy. The goddess of alchemy, number 38, introduces down to number 11. Please clarify alchemy. Ooh, we, most definitely. The tower. Yes, when you go in and you alchemize, you bring in the tower. Okay, to become the empress. The empress embodies all the queens in a tarot deck. So you're fertile, you're full of abundance and beauty, emotionally intelligent. Okay, you are just this cornucopia of love, of stability, mental, emotionally, on all planes. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you co-created with universe to alchemize, bring down these towers, and now you are in high honors with the Empress. So now we're going to go over here to the ancestress Sausja, the goddess of grounding, the number 3, and see how we can clarify the goddess of grounding. Please clarify the goddess of grounding. Okay, flipped over. The lovers and the 5 of cups. Okay. Okay. Not loving yourself. Okay. Bring sorrow, justice. Okay. All right. When I'm thinking, in this ancestor here is Sarah Bautman, and we all know her story. She was the named Venus Hottentrott in London, and she was used as a sex slave, you know, and she was monetized, you know, through, her sexuality. She ended up getting a lot of, some diseases, sexually transmitted diseases that I think that is what took her out. But she didn't have that love for self, the lovers. And I'm associating this with self-love because of, the card that is supporting here. Okay, so it brought her great sorrow, and it's kind of a heavy energy. You know what I'm saying? If anyone ever saw the little movie about her, if you haven't, go watch it. It's heavy energy and it's very sad. So it brought sorrow, okay? But she didn't see what was behind her. She was focused on what was in front of her. She didn't go in, and do the work on self to discover who she really was, okay? So when we go in and we do the work on ourselves and we love ourselves and love on ourselves, we balance the scales. We bring in that justice, okay? And also, this Justice card can represent being accountable for your actions and, making choices that is advantageous, is beneficial, that brings, making choices that bring um, peace and love and balance to one's life, okay? Fulfillment, okay? And avoiding this sorrow, okay? Understanding that self-love is the first law, and that's how you manifest your divine love, okay? Okay. Quoted by the divine Zula herself. So, yeah, and then we have the world at the bottom of the Tarote. The world represents, could represent, or is in this sense, representing closing out cycles. Okay? Leaving the old and embracing the new. So, that's what we're doing here. We have to go in and do the work so we can close out the spiral and move to the next dimension. Okay? Let's see what comes out of my herbal cards. Echinacea. Okay. Echinacea. Immunity. Okay. Circulatory cleanser. Circulatory system. Antidote for poisons. Okay. Repairing abscess, boils, and skin conditions. Okay. And echinacea also can be used, as an antibiotic. Okay. A so-called antibiotic to get rid of, poisons, toxins. Okay. So when we're going in and doing this death and transformation, we removing toxins, we are removing poisons. Okay. Not just on the spiritual level, but also physical. Okay. As above, so below. So we allow ourselves to not only be healed spiritually, but also to be healed physically. So this is why we do the inner work. And we also, now our minds are open enough for us to know what to do to bring out that physical work. Okay. So there you have it. I'll say that resonates. Okay. Ganesha. On this day of Venus, this day of love. So you go and you love on yourself today. Do some grounding. Okay. Do some inner work. Go and do some breathing exercises. And then do some scribing. Write about what you want, what your heart desires today. What do you want to manifest? Once you write it down, speak it. Okay? Imagine it and speak it and write it in this present tense. And then show gratitude for it being here right now in this present. Okay? Yes. And then that'll be your energy for today. The energy of gratitude and love, and knowing that the universe is granting you your heart desires. Okay? Peace and love.